Okay, Tommy, it's time to see the Sistine Chapel full of framed works of Michelangelo. Oh my god! Oh my god! They're all naked? A room of naked men on the walls? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Tommy? Where's the manager? I need to speak to the manager!
Okay, wait. This is a literal nightmare. Overly scared parents about nudity and the damage Pimply Tommy's gonna have on his psyche. Let's talk about that. Heyo, this is Ko, your resident nude enthusiast. I feel like life is just chock full of Karens at every turn waiting to feel outraged about something that really is just innocent. If you haven't guessed it, I'm talking about figure drawing, the infamous and innocent art practice every artist should be doing. No, seriously, you should be doing this. Figure drawing is such a wonderful and enlightening artistic practice that helps our minds see reality in its raw form. There are so many benefits that come with figure drawing. However, there are some barriers many face when looking into this practice. Namely, controversial ideals that have been stapled to this art that ruins its appeal. I'm here to tackle some of these ideas and help show the awesomeness of this exercise. First off, figure drawing is the practice of drawing a live, usually human model who most often than not is nude. And I know what some of you might be thinking. Ew, a naked person just standing there and you have to draw them? Why the heck would you do that? It's simple really, to improve your skill. Figure drawing is so much more than seeing nudity. It's seeing complexity. The human body is an extremely complex and interesting subject to draw. We have a huge array of facial expressions, body poses, and complex angles that are extremely difficult to grasp without seeing it. By physically seeing a live model, you get to see the nuances of the human body, how the muscles stretch or rest, how everything is stacked and placed, and other things like that. Seeing detail in this way can't really be fully mastered since there's always something more to learn in our art. You get to appreciate the human body as a work of art and not as a forbidden sex object that brings shame to all who view it. Like, damn, do you think these are some runway models or something? These are real-ass people with real-ass rolls and curves. This is why art courses have figure drawing classes for students. The boost in creativity is an asset, and you gain a more advanced understanding of body language and emotional intelligence. Heck, if you want to get into animation, these courses are often mandatory. Disney pays their animators to do it. I totally understand though, if you're someone who doesn't usually see nudity in your life, it may seem jarring to just have someone drop their clothes for you to look at them. You probably don't watch porn then, haha. So it's encouraged to do it at your own pace. There are tons of online resources that help you ease your way into feeling comfortable and practice at home. It's that power of technology. But while artists throughout time have been just fine with figure drawing and nudity in general, why is there still controversy? Simple. Dang purity culture! You can't see a naked body for fear it may corrupt our pure minds or something shite or whatever the fuck. Thus, it's been widely debated whether or not figure drawing is porn. Let me just short form it for you. It's not. For the sake of YouTube, I'll call it sensual art. But is it? What makes something sensual art and what makes it just art? The answer? Intent. The intent behind a piece is what determines whether an artwork is sensual in nature or educational in nature. Since art is subjective, this makes the whole art versus sensual art debate harder, as some would view nudity as inherently sexual and others would not. What matters is what the artist intends to be the resulting emotion of viewing their piece. Say for instance, an artist is drawing a nude model in the efforts of understanding how to draw realistic body proportions. The resulting piece they drew would have an educational intent in mind. The same would go for Michelangelo's Last Judgment, created in the Sistine Chapel, as referenced by Karen. It was intended to accent the message of the ascension of the Christian soul, which is interesting as the invention of clothes, according to Christians, was a result of becoming sinful creatures. That shedding of life would turn them into spirits, which have no need for human items such as clothes. That makes sense. However, this idea of the human body being a sinful and disgraceful object created this narrative that we should hide the natural formation of our bodies. I'm honestly concerned for those who cannot look at a nude body without having a bombardment of sexual thoughts. Like, bro, that's rough. So sexually repressed that goddamn shoulders make your dick quick. Holy shit, man. Anyway, back to what I was saying. If the artist created the art without the intent of stirring up sexual emotions in the viewer, and most do not feel sexual emotions, the artwork is not sexual. If some sorry fellows feel wickedly turned on by it, then that's their goddamn problem. Keep on drawing that wicked art, my dudes. And hey, if you want to draw some sweet nudes to rustle some jimmies, be my guest. I certainly have done my fair share of jimmy rustling. Go check my socials. And while you're checking my socials, don't forget to hit subscribe. The more the merrier on my side of the internet. And hit that bell while you're at it so you don't miss an upload from me if, YouTube decides to tell you about any uploads. With that, I will leave you to it, and I shall be on my quest for more creative conversations.